Few intense thunderstorms in Mississippi right now, but the rest of this is just good old-fashioned springtime thunderstorms without much real severe weather risk to them. In fact, what's happened in Winston County over the last 15 minutes between the time this big batch of storms passed east of Double Springs and now that it's up on 257 there at Arley and headed toward Helicon and Jones Chapel and Addison. It's just rain now, barely any lightning with it. Farther south, the more intense thunderstorm here northwest of Jasper is tracking east towards southern Cullman County. So we'll put a track on all of this and show you where it's going. Looks like Cold Springs, Bremen, Cullman, Colony, Hanceville, Hayden, Warrior, Locust Fork, communities like Boldo and Sipsey, as well as Dora and Summiton. You're going to be pretty close to this as well. Now that's between now and 7:15, so roughly an hour. But you notice that northern Jefferson County is being clipped by our little box here. Pretty good chance we're going to have some stormy weather north of Birmingham, up closer to Warrior and Gardendale and Fultondale, probably as early as 7:15 to 7:30. Now we've got this huge thunderstorm that's coming out of Monroe County, Mississippi into Lamar County in northwest Alabama. This thing has likely had a history of producing some pretty significant hail based on radar northwest of Amory, but now it's tracking southeast toward the northern half of Lamar County. In fact, there's the hail track on it. You see the yellow there indicates anything that could be maybe the size of an egg or a pool ball or bigger than that. The greens and the blues, maybe quarter to $half size hail falling from that. It's no longer quite as intense as it was, but it is tracking down toward the southeast into Lamar County and Fayette County and southern Marion County. There's also potential for some pretty strong gusty winds with this, and those are the times of arrival. I think the main brunt of this is going to hit Lamar, but it may clip that southern edge of Marion County here around Guin and Winfield, and then down toward Bazemore and the Stewart community into the Bobo area too. They're north of the city of Fayette. Severe thunderstorm watch in effect until 10 p.m. All the counties in North Alabama are in the watch, even though they're not lit up in the pink color. Everybody else in it as well until 10 p.m. The latest timeline that I have for you is going to look something like this. The Storm Prediction Center has that big area. I'm going to highlight mainly near and north of Tuscaloosa to about Calera to Sylacauga to Ashland. North of there is where I think the storms are going to be both widespread and more intense. Between now and 9 p.m. in Winston and Walker, Cullman, Blount, North Jefferson, St. Clair, Etowah, and Cherokee counties. Storm is going to be ending in northwest Alabama, north of Hamilton. But then we'll watch that storm that's coming into Winston, into Lamar County. This is the one that's going to be in that zone right there. So between 7 and 11, that cluster is going to track southeast across this gray zone. South of that in Chilton and Bibb and Greene and Hale and Sumter, Pickens County, South Tuscaloosa County, Coosa County, it's much more spotty in nature. So watch it on the future track here. Scattered storms rolling past the Cullman area toward Gadsden by 9 p.m., 9:30, 10 o'clock. These things are already east and southeast of Anniston. Now, this particular model is having a hard time finding that storm that's over in Monroe County. It thinks it's near Jasper by 10 p.m. In reality, this is probably closer to Pell City and Talladega by that point, with everything beginning to wind down between 11 o'clock and midnight. So sometimes that happens with these forecast models. They have a hard time finding that individual storm kind of threat. They're good with the environment, but sometimes it can be difficult when you're tracking individual cells like we are this evening. Temperatures are in the upper 70s tomorrow afternoon. A few isolated showers Tuesday, nothing like we're getting tonight. Gusty winds, hail, and heavy rain, some localized flooding, the primary threat through tomorrow morning. Tomorrow afternoon is quiet. Wednesday is quiet most of the day, but it's a first warning impact day for some heavy storms coming in late Wednesday night through very early Thursday morning. And then look how much cooler it gets. Morning lows in the 40s by Thursday and Friday.